need a plan B.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I thought I was like farther away from ovulating, but
Oh, no.
yeah, I'm not.
All right. Thank you guys so much for coming on. We got Ashley Miner in the house as co-host for our Red Flag episode 1. We got like our back at the studio thing going. We got Steve Dalton and like Keith Lewis Spencer going with us. We're just kind of doing this as like a creative space. We're doing like the back of the room studio. Ash has got some awesome film ideas that we're gonna be writing out, all kind of as like a universal channel, which will be fun. And we're talking like we're such great friends, and we have like we're always talking about red flags of people around us, and but we're not without our own red flags.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, Ash. Especially.
Right.
We're talking about everybody else's red flags, but I mean, we're pretty flawed ourselves.
I'm learning what a green flag is. I'm learning.
You're just now learning about green flags.
I have only dealt with red ones. I'm like myself or other people.
Yeah.
It's a good time. The more, the merrier. And so then I'm like, oh, you want that? I'll one-up you. Let me get on the motorcycle. I don't know.
The motorcycle of what? Of just like whatever bad things could ever be on this road.
I was more of like,
with
yeah.
no helmet, no.
I was just kind of actually thinking about just like revving it and just sitting there and being like, oh, that's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was sexual.
It's okay, Ash.
Yeah.
It's fine.
I'm learning. I'm learning. But I mean, I don't think you should drive around though on the motorcycle.
Oh yeah, well that was one of We'll 100%. That's a thing in and of itself. But I was like thinking like one of my biggest red flags is I'm probably the most indecisive person that you could possibly meet. Like if you're gonna ask me where we're gonna to make plans, if we're just gonna have lunch, I hope you better know what time, you better know where we're going, you better know how we're getting there, you better know how long we're gonna be there, and you better know what we're doing after, because I'm not doing any of that.
That sounds. They can do that to me too. I don't really want to decide, except if it's like I want peanut sauce, peanut sauce.
Oh. Peanut, okay.
Peanut sauce.
See, I was with you with the peanut sauce.
Peanut sauce too.
But the peanut sauce, I don't know.
Or just for instance, like I really wanted to like eat an entire pizza. Just something about it. I just want to like sit down and just like I want that food experience pretty soon here. Like or Olive Garden where it's like breadsticks and salad and
okay,
like,
so you know what's happening then. You know what you want.
Yeah, there are times. But there are times I think that it just depends on which personality phase we're in because
your multiple personalities.
Mm-hmm. I think it's just women though.
Ash, I think that might count as one of your red flags.
Well, but if you look at the phases of the menstrual cycle, you actually kind of do have like...
It was the period's fault.
It was the period's fault. Or like that week before. That's the real scary week.
So when men ask you, are you just on your period, that doesn't piss you off because it's mostly true?
I'll be like, well, not my period, but my luteinizing hormones are revving up at this juncture in my cycle. And they're like, oh, God.
Yeah. That's one way to scare them off.
It is. It's
that is okay. So that could be a red flag for you.
Yeah, I like to just talk about real gross medical things.
That's true.
I think
that fits. Like Ash and I were talking about earlier. She has what we like to call Ash facts. Where she has like, we need a theme song. Ash facts.
It's like it could.
Ash facts
could be 100% true. Like it could be something I learned in school and just retained it or something, or I made it up.
Yeah. Now, do you know if it's true or not?
I don't know. Most of the time I'm like, well, or no, I'll really think it's true. I'll believe in it, but I'm only believing the thing I made up.
Yeah, I get that.
A lot of times though, hey, it's pretty close.
Yeah. Is it?
No. There are times, though, when it's like, oh, that's kind of factual. Thank you for the information.
Yeah. I love your theory on drones that there's, like, every time there's a plane in the sky, it's a drone. It's a spying drone.
That is one of my, I think, red flags, is that I do think that every moving object in the sky is a drone watching me.
It's giving paranoia.
Like, no one on Earth gives a flying fuck what anybody else...
So, when you think drone, are you thinking specifically spying on you? Or, like, as, like, spying on us as a town or as a country? Like, what are you thinking?
All of it, really. But there, I think, are specific ones I'm like, oh, that's Nate, or whatever.
Okay.
Oh, that's Brandon from the army.
So these aren't even government beings. These are... You think that they're people in your personal life.
Listen, if my person I'm dating is, like, not doing that, like, there's the technology. It seems pretty easy. Go get a drone. Why aren't you following me like that? You don't like me like that? Fuck you.
You know what? Why would you not be spying on? Like, that's a red flag. Why aren't you spying on me?
You have the capabilities pretty easily. Look what we set up. Like,
right.
Big
I
bang.
mean, dude.
Maybe we need the fucking.
If he would,
let's go drone on people.
If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, he would.
You know what?
You
know what? You heard it here first on the Red Flags podcast, episode 1. If your man does not have a drone that's spying on you 24/7, dump him.
Dump him.
Red flag.
What? Red flag.
Red flag.
Boo. I don't want it. Although, be careful what you wish for because.
No, Ash.
Okay, I'm standing by it. I'm standing by it in a good way.
We're standing by this.
In a good way. All for the betterment of humanity.
Yeah. I want to know about would you consider a red flag if your significant other, every time you guys went somewhere, if he was like, hold on, let me go to my car and change, would you consider that a red flag? Just I'm not asking for any reason in particular.
If I didn't have something to change, if he was just going and changing, like, behind my back, and it wasn't, like, my reveal too, I don't want it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Wait, your man goes to the car and changes?
Yeah, everywhere you guys go, he's like, I need a wardrobe change real quick. I just feel like the vibes. I'm feeling.
Well, as a wardrobe changestress.
No, I wasn't asking for any reason in particular, Ash.
I got it. I'm getting it. I am dense, but not that dense. But no, I love it. But that would piss me off, though. I'm like, you don't have an outfit for me? Like, you better have me. I would want us both to kind of, like, if he's into that.
It's
which
okay.
Obviously he would be. I mean, I know what you're saying, though. I change my clothes all the time, every day. Like, here's the thing, though. I'll wear the same outfit, like my daytime wear, for about a week, and then it's just the nighttime, I kind of switch into something.
I don't think there has been one time that I have hung out with Ash where there wasn't a 10 to 30 minute gap in her presence, and then I ask where she went, and she's in a completely different outfit, different hair, different makeup on, I would have thought she went home, and she was just in her vehicle, changing like a homeless person.
I have a closet.
She has a closet in her
mobile closet.
It's so fun.
Doesn't everyone
it makes me laugh
have
so
a mobile
much.
Closet that they want to switch? Sometimes you just want to switch gears.
Yeah, exactly.
I did figure it out, though. I think starting when I was little, I would drive to dance class like twice a week in Topeka, which was like an hour or two and fro. And I would change into an outfit like every night, kind of. I'd be in my like nighttime dance gear, and I continue to do that.
Is this like a nostalgic thing? Like you feel like a wave of like your childhood coming back over you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think we should investigate. Do you go to therapy?
Right. I mean, I do. It's called open mic. But it's like...
That's so healthy, yeah.
It's so healthy because in therapy, they're like, oh, I don't know. You shouldn't do that. But at open mic, they're like, what else?
You know what?
Bring it.
I think that explains so many things.
With jail? No, I didn't.
At least, you know what? I can't say anything. At least The amount of times you change your clothes, at least I can't say anything because of the amount of times I go to Starbucks in a day.
That's true.
I think might be one of my biggest red flags.
Yeah. I love it.
I need to spend every dime that I have, and I don't know why. I cannot manage my money. Somebody needs to just take my money and deal with it for me, because I can't.
I just listened to that one lady, Mel Robbins, and she's like, "Stop spending your money on stupid shit."
Yeah.
And it just plays over and over, and I'm like,
okay,
I won't go.
I need, every time I take out any cash or any time I take out a card, any form of payment, I need someone to slap me across the face.
Yeah.
I need that voice thing. I need the voiceover in my head.
Stop spending your money on...
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
It's traumatic.
Yeah.
But
I did that for like a period of my life, and it messed with my stomach really badly.
Wait, did what?
I had a Starbucks addiction.
Oh.
It was like I spent every month, every dollar.
Dude, sometimes
getting that high.
Sometimes I feel like our lives are running I feel like I am literally young Ash, and I am looking into myself in the future.
Careful. I'm sorry. It's
Ash, you're the best.
Awesome. Oh.
You're the greatest.
I mean, yes. I mean, I am the greatest. You're gonna be even like, you're gonna take me and be like, don't do that, and then bust it. You're gonna take the good away. You're gonna be like, don't.
I can be like your Frankenstein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mom, don't. Yes.
Well, you'll just fix me. You'll be my Frankenstein. I'll fix you in the form of me. Does that make sense? We're sober.
Right. And I like, you know how they're like, I don't want, like, no man like wants to be fixed, right? Nobody wants to be fixed.
Sure. Yeah.
Except I want to be fixed.
You do
I
want to be
do.
fixed.
I want. You can tell me what to do. You can say, hey, read, or go to yoga, or do your little podcast.
Yeah, it's like a little.
Do your little hobby.
It's like a little sim. You you demand your little sims around.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them what to do. I feel like obviously, we have degraded ourselves enough, Ash.
Yes, we're loving, lovely, awesome people, and now that we're really famous with this podcast.
Oh my god, we're so famous.
It's like, man, I will want to say Howard Stern, we're coming for you, boo.
Yeah.
We're
Period. Period.
You can retire now because we're here.
You can retire.
You can retire now because we're here.
Those are fighting words, Ash. Do you want to fight Howard Stern?
No, I love Howard Stern. I love Beth. I love him. I revere him. He's like my god. He is the king of all media. We're the queens of all media.
Yeah.
And we have a blind guy.
Oh yeah, blind Steve on the team.
Yeah, and
we take all his money.
Yes, and he's like our sugar daddy. And
Blind Daddy Steve.
Yeah, it's the best.
We're gonna clip that and send it to him, and it's gonna make him the happiest man in the world.
He's the
Blind
greatest.
Daddy Steve is what we call him.
Little Steven, making our little dreams come true.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna jump over. We have some really. I found some red flags. I need to share. Here, let me get this going. I just want to show this to you. And how would you react if you now imagine your man cheated on you, right, Ash? Mm-hmm. Okay. And imagine that you.
I don't really have to imagine it.
Okay, take that anger, take all those feelings of somebody talking to your man, right? And imagine that you confront him with these facts. Mm-hmm. And this is how he reacts. Mm-hmm. Hold on, I have to... Oh, God, I have to...
So he's cheating and then he gets mad?
She has confronted him of him cheating on her. And this is how he reacts. Is not the most embarrassing thing?
Yeah, I kind of have had that experience.
You've had that experience?
I mean, I had a guy really when he was caught.
Is there a story there?
Oh yeah, I mean there's lots, but
spill the tea.
Here's the thing, I knew he was cheating for just person knows things sometimes, weirdly.
Yeah.
And so finally, when he was like admitted, and then he then he was like freaking out, crying, like.
Now, when you say he was crying, was he?
It seemed pretty forced. I mean, I don't know what it was. He's like, I'm trying to just go through the motions of like what I should do, but I don't really know what it is.
He's
got issues too. We all have issues.
Yes. On a scale of 1 to Elon Musk, how embarrassing was it?
I don't know. I kind of enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Kind of. I felt good for him to feel kind of bad. You know, I was like,
period.
That feels good. I'm like, I don't want to be a dick.
On you.
Like, but I told you. The thing is, I've given him so many outs, and like he didn't take them. He's dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just chalk it up to dumb.
But
poor dumb fuck.
But you gotta admit, when you saw that, there was no chance of getting back with that guy. Right?
Oh yeah, I was like, ew.
Yeah.
No,
ew,
thank you.
Ick.
I just. No, it just wasn't. It was like it was that he was a cheater and a liar.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can do one or the other, but it was the two that were just kind of icky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's just embarrassing. Like grow up, be mature.
Just be like, yo, I've met someone. Like, cause like shit happens all the time. You meet people and shit happens.
Yeah, but also.
Sometimes you can like have a good time with all three or whatever. No, I'm joking. Not really, but
no, he should have invited you.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, he's selfish. That's the deal. Selfish.
Yeah.
Lying. Yeah. Cheating.
Maybe he wanted the girl.
He wanted all the cookies for himself. Thank you. I don't want you. I like people that share. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. As long as you share, it's okay to cheat.
Yes.
There you go. There's Ash fact number 2 of the night.
That's perfect. I think that's nice.
Yeah.
Too.
I just love, one of my favorite things about you is your sporadic giggling and flamboyancy, per se.
I think part of that is childhood trauma, a little bit, where like I would like laugh. My brother and I would laugh when things got real serious and stuff. That was
all of our best traits are from trauma.
Yeah, greatest, the greatest.
Yeah. It's the best. It makes me laugh every time.
I know, and I still do it to this day. Yeah. Where like, no, I can't. Mm-hmm.
I love it. It's the best.
It's all about learning and then growing and moving forward
and manipulating men.
And yes, and just don't. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about her manipulating men?
Well, I will say this. I was dating a guy, kinda. I mean, yes, and for like 2 years, and I like really was like into it and having fun. It was just so great and kind of like swishy and giggly, and I didn't ask questions, right? Because like I didn't even ask if he was single.
Yeah.
Like, because I just wanted it to go on. I was like having a good time, and I'm like, I don't want to put any labels or like, uh-oh. Yeah.
Good job, Ash.
And I found out he was single, kind of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that always leads to a healthy relationship.
Mm-hmm. But like open. So then I'm like, oh, hey, red flag, come at me.
No, you're 100% right. Like that. Honestly, that is like one of my biggest. I think that we were talking about this earlier. Like I think that's one thing we agree on is the open relationship thing, is probably one of the biggest red flags out there.
Yeah, it's tough because
special appearance Lulu. By the way.
But you really do sometimes just meet people, right? Yeah. And you really do kind of like, you like 2 people at once.
Yeah.
It's easy, and it's kind of easier biologically for men to do that because they're like set up with someone with testosterone that's like, spread my seed. And women are like, oh, make me a home.
Yeah, it is, it could very well be, I think you are correct.
But it's when someone's like, oh, I'm in an open relationship, you should be like, oh, okay, well, if that's not really not, however you feel, like if you're like, that's not really what I'm into.
Right.
Bye. Instead of me, run to the red flag. Oh, you're in an open relationship? Cool. Sounds great. Why don't you not call me or text me for 2 days after we're intimate?
Yeah, dude. Dude, that's one of the best things. Like, that's what kind of jump-started our whole red flags thing was Ash runs to the red flags. I just ignore them.
Yes.
And it's the same result every time.
Yeah, I don't know if... age, what kind of...
You think it's an age thing?
I don't know. I don't know if like it develops into you run to them with age.
Oh God, I hope not.
Because like I don't know. You're just much smarter than I am or was. So it was like you're gonna be fine. You have more like common sense and like wokeness.
I'm going to take that with a grain of salt because I am not a smart person, Ash.
You are smart.
No.
You set this whole thing up in like 10 seconds.
That's because I already knew how to do it all.
I don't know. There is a
Most
nice neurodivergence right there spectrum that
So
I
I'm
know
autistic.
that you're on. I mean, in a good way. Think of it as like a superpower. I think of it as a superpower.
Okay.
Like what is your superpower that way? And get it. Like that's where you're great. Like, you know.
Ashley Miner is a doctor.
I am a doctor. I am actually a vet also.
Ashley Miner knows what is happening.
I'm also a pharmacist. So
Yeah.
I do have all these degrees. Not in terms of like diplomas or, you know,
Yeah.
merit or anything, but delusions.
Yeah.
And they're
so
like
many
strong
places.
sometimes and like so strong and like
No, I believe it. That's where your Ash facts come from.
But I really did. I took a bunch of science classes, so like there is a chance that I actually know what I'm talking about.
I can rely on you for pet facts.
Yes, I spoke with animals. 2 animals for like 20 years of my life. That's what I did. No people.
Wait, what do you mean?
My job, I just would go, I like did animal pet sitting and dog walking.
Okay, you still do that, don't you?
I just still do that, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm learning, but for a long time it was just very pet heavy. Like a lot of working, and I was like, I was running the place.
Well, it works perfect for you. You are the human embodiment of a golden retriever. It's the best.
I can speak their language, and so
Yeah,
it makes
it's
sense
amazing.
to me, and I like that.
Yeah, you're the best with dogs.
That's like my neurodivergent.
Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
I love it. But a lot of times I'm like, how do I figure out men? And what I do is I think of like the dumbest dog. And I'm like, oh. And then that's what I do. And
Men are like dumb dogs.
Yeah, it really works out. And they just want to be like, hey! They just want to be like pet and loved.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know.
No.
Scratch their belly. And I don't know. Like, I think it just depends on what's their childhood trauma. Like, what's their kind of like... What do they need? Because sometimes if you give someone a compliment, they're like, they run away and hide.
Yeah. And some people relish in compliments.
Mm-hmm. They need it.
See, I don't like that.
Yeah.
See, I like a guy to be able to take a compliment, but a guy who loves compliments, that's a little bit cringe to me.
That's good. Yeah. That's a good call.
Like, I think that's maybe that's
good
a red
balance.
flag for
That's
me.
a good. You need a balance.
If a man fishes for compliments, that's a little bit of a red flag for me, I think. You know what I mean? Oh.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Sorry. Microphones.
Microphones.
Look at us go. Dude, I am looking at this is my red flag. My red flag is I look at myself too much. Like to put makeup on. Right?
That's not a red flag.
I don't know.
That's not a red flag. You're just it's you're not vain.
Mm-mm. Nope. No. Oh, there's something on my face. Oh no. A moneymaker. I'm just kidding. Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna change
Change the subject.
So I was thinking about a friend of mine that that was taken from us too early.
Oh yeah.
His name was Kyle Thomas.
Yeah.
And he was my first. He was with me the first time I ever did stand up or like told jokes on a microphone in front of people, and I don't know. He was a green flag in my life.
Aww.
Like, he was the best friend. Like, he was so silly and so happy-go-lucky and just kind of dumb. But he was really smart with things. Like, mostly dumb, but, like, really smart, too.
Yeah.
And he he did ballet with me. And he was just, like, naturally gifted. He just, like, had it.
Nice.
Some people are like born with it. He's like, yeah. Then then a 9/11 happened. 9/11 happened, and he decided to join the army to fight back, and then we lost him in Iraq.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, man.
Mm-hmm.
We should do I think we should do like a little tribute for Kyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be so fun.
Just be like, oh, I like want to think, what do I accept in my life now? Red flags. Mm-hmm. Maybe I am really trying to get better.
Yeah.
I don't want to be always about red flags.
Well, of course. Yeah, we need green flags in our life. Yeah. It's good to appreciate our green flags.
Yes. And think like I think sometimes, what would Kyle do? You know, like
that's good.
What would Kyle say about this dude? Or and I'd be like, oh yeah, good point.
That is actually a really good idea. Like to kind of like think of a good example of somebody in your life, maybe a male influence if that's what works for you. And like kind of base somebody and be like, is this somebody that I should be accepting into my heart? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good idea. We should make a tribute for Kyle for in the sense of yeah.
Wanna go out?
Lulu agrees. A tribute to Kyle as a way to tribute all the green flags in our lives.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
We should do that.
And like, what would Kyle do? Not what would Jesus
Kyle
do. What would Kyle do?
What would Kyle do? I'm gonna write that down.
Mm-hmm.
What would Kyle do?
What would
Kyle do?
Yay, and other nice, fun green flags.
Yes.
Run to the green flags,
Run
you
to
guys.
the green flags. That
Not the red
yeah, that is like
ones.
one thing that we talked about is like obviously we like there's so many red flags like in our lives like in our past or whatever. But we feel like green flags should be appreciated more. And I kind of found these cute little things. This video I think is the cutest thing ever. Some examples of green flags.
How's the tightness on your head?
I'm gonna go like this.
No, is it tight enough? I don't even think we should mess with it. I can tell it's not wobbling.
Yeah. Dude, that guy's haircut is the best. You know he did it himself.
Or isn't that the cutest?
It.
They just seem
love
so
it.
happy. I'm gonna mute it and they just seem like the happiest people in the world. Look at them.
That is when the drugs are kicking in. Let's get real. They have had some drinks and they just went and smoked and she's ready. Their eyes aren't even open. Look, awesome. And that's what
Look
I
at
do.
that smile.
And I am the same way.
Look.
No, I mean,
You don't think it could be the drug of pure love?
yes, I think it's all. I think maybe it takes all of it.
You don't think it could be? It could be just pure love and joy of connection.
No, I don't.
It's just drugs.
It's drugs. I mean, it's both. They really like each other and they like the same drugs.
Well, that is a green flag.
Yes.
If you are with somebody who is not going to be on the same page as you, bum bum.
Yeah, bye. If
Bye.
they're not doing the Quaaludes with you, bye. Why aren't they stalking you with like,
If
if there's no tracking device, what are they doing?
If you're a heroin addict and your significant other does not encourage your addiction, dump them.
I mean, if they've hidden it from you, boo, dump. God, I mean, I'm not gonna do that till like the very end of life. I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Don't do heroin.
Jesus, yeah.
I wasn't serious.
I know, but God, I'm just like making sure.
You're gonna get me
Could be
canceled
made
now.
up, and it could.
I was kidding.
Kid, and then a lot of it's kidding. We're always kidding.
No
We're comedians.
No to drugs. Say no to drugs.
We are stand-up comedians. We do it. I mean, we haven't gotten really paid yet, but like,
we do it.
yeah, we stand up there. I mean, I sit sometimes, but like, we're up
I'm
there
a
doing
sit-up
it.
comedian.
Are we good? No. But like, so what? Somebody start somewhere.
No, Ash, we are funny. We are brilliant. We are comedic geniuses.
Yeah.
Right?
And people like us.
Empire doesn't know what hit them.
They like those 4 guys laugh sometimes.
The 4 people at 10 p.m. Laugh at our jokes every time.
Every time. It is the best. It is the best for your ego. Thank you guys. They are kind of like our brothers now, like at this point.
I think so.
So they might be like, oh, we have to laugh for our little sisters.
Yeah, exactly.
But thank you.
No,
Please keep
you
it
know
up.
what?
We love you.
The four men at Empire Bar and Billiards at Sundays are all green flags.
LFK USA.
LFK USA.
Green flags all the way. Yes. Oh, magpie.
We have a zoo in the studio today,
Yeah, we do.
including Ash, obviously.
But yeah, I am learning to speak with humans back into the thing. So thank you and bear with me as I.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I really feel like I'm in certain situations and I get like real nervous and
Well, of
and
course.
like my like weird introvert self wants to be like go home and hide.
You are home.
Oh yeah.
You are home, Ash.
Okay. You know how they say like find a man or whatever woman that makes you feel safe. Right? I feel like they say, I don't know who they are, but
Yeah, no,
they
but yeah,
say
people say
it,
that.
right?
Yeah.
Someone, okay. I say find someone who makes you feel safe to be yourself.
Oh, 100%.
And that's like, if you can be yourself, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You have it pretty good. That's
Yeah.
a pretty good green flag.
I think so. Yeah, my friend and I were just talking the other day about, like, I cannot, I think one of my biggest fears is ending up in a relationship, in a committed relationship with somebody that is not as all the way as I am. And sometimes seeing those marriages like that is, like, traumatizing to me. So, like, it is so important to find somebody that shares your that just like is with you, like as crazy as you.
Exactly. It's like reciprocated.
Yeah.
It's like
a yin and yang. Yeah.
I feel like I'll be the girl, and I get attached. Pretty,
Of course, women,
and
typical.
And hey, red flags, more attached.
Yeah, typical women. Us.
So that
yeah.
so I'm working on things. I forgot what I was gonna say. I've totally it left my brain.
No.
I had a thought and then oops.
No, you're correct. Yeah. I just think that's such a great flag.
That's not a good
someone who's okay
I'm sorry
to be
about
silly.
that sound.
Oh. We're in the back of the room studio
We
right
are in
now.
the back of the room
We're not
studio.
in Trump Tower, okay?
Yep.
There's gonna be creaks, there's gonna be cracks.
Yeah. You just think about Steve Jobs and that other guy that did Amazon.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé. I don't know who. I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know any of that.
But there are people who started off in little garages. So basically, since we started off in a little back of the room something.
Yeah, man.
We're on our way.
We are.
Essentially. Like
We're there.
yeah. Yes.
Dude, you don't even know. We are in the top story of a 20-foot building right now. Everything we just said was a lie.
Yeah. You
We
should
have
see
executives in the background right now.
ocean,
Yeah.
mountains.
Our limo driver's in the other room. Yeah.
We redid the car. It's not a limo. It's like
It's better.
it's this like really old Jeep Wagoneer that we like put 2 or 3 together.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
It's like a kidnapper van, Jeep Wagoneer, like with a masseuse table, because
Yeah.
my arthritis.
Yeah, exactly. We're so convincing. Yeah. So
As a dancer, you have to like stretch the both sides equally.
I think
So you don't want to be a
is-
one-legged dancer.
I think that's one of your green flags is how talented you are.
I just thank you.
I think you're so talented.
I think you're so talented.
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
I'm in awe of you, really.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously. And you're so young. You're just a little baby.
You heard it
Just
here
a little
first,
baby.
guys. The hosts of Red Flags podcast are 2 talented boss
But women, ladies
yeah.
with a B.
Yeah.
Boss ass? No. Hey, mom and dad. I don't know. My mom and dad will be like, "Why aren't you saying bad
Are we
words?"
censoring ourselves here?
I don't know. So I think sometimes a challenging thing to do in comedy is to censor yourself,
That
to
is
not
true.
like talk about universal things and make them funny, or just bring them.
Clean comedy's hard. Clean comedy
It
can
is
be
hard.
hard.
And I'm just like, my brain is like, it's programmed to like revert to like some sexual like 16-year-old. Ha ha ha.
You wouldn't believe how many comics I've talked to who have said, I keep trying to do less sex jokes, but all I can think about are sex jokes.
Yeah, God. I feel like
It's a serious problem.
I feel like for some reason comedians too, they're like kind of like get locked up with their words and their stuff, and they don't maybe do sex and much, but so they think about it a lot.
Are you saying their lack of personal experience may be boosting the amount that they're thinking about it?
Yes.
Are you saying that comics are sex addicts?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I believe it.
An addict of
You know what?
something, too.
If you see Ash and I around the club holding a survey, don't ask questions. We're testing something out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We'll ask the questions. And
Yeah.
I answer truthfully. It's anonymous,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah.
Unless you want.
No, answer 100% truthfully. Mm-hmm. Or else you're just a liar.
I really want to know, this is maybe before our next episode, maybe this could be something, but I really do want to know. Okay, I looked it up. So the question is, does the peen and the things, do they float or do they sink when they're in the bathtub?
We should, you know what? Put it in the comments.
Yeah. The internet said that both happen.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Put it in the comments what yours does, and we will also be holding a personal in-person survey at the club. Maybe I shouldn't name drop the club. Maybe
Yeah,
at a club.
At a club. A club.
Because
You don't
honestly,
know where we are. We are in Switzerland right now, so
Yeah, we're in
have
Switzerland.
fun wherever you are. We're
Yeah.
we're in the Alps.
We're gonna be at the club. We're gonna be at Dexter's. We're gonna be at Brews. We're gonna hit every mic that we can, and we're gonna be asking questions. And there better be honest, truthful answers to these hard-hitting, serious questions.
Like so serious and hard. Just think of like Family Feud. That kind of serious.
That kind of serious.
Yeah.
Like these are like
So
life or
get
death.
your
Yeah.
fucking your thinking caps on.
Yeah, dude. Do you feel like you have any green flags other than how talented and beautiful and amazing you are?
Ditto, madam. For realsy. Thank you that you helped
Yeah.
facilitate my little dreams, our little dreams. And I gotta thank like some people like our guys again, our 4 guys for laughing.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like
the
giving
4
us the like.
They are green flag guys. Yeah.
I want to say that maybe one of my green flags is that I will laugh. I will support you. Like I love to like support and like yay people. Like I love to.
Me too.
I get really into it when I'm like watching sometimes.
That's why we're such great friends. 'Cause we're just supporting each other all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely see that from you. You're always so happy, like whenever we're doing stuff, and you're always coming to stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to be against someone. Why would I want what?
Yeah.
I don't need that kind of energy. I want like women and men or whatever. Just
Yeah. Yeah.
helping and yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing. I agree with you.
And I'm taking donations for my dental fund.
That is
sorry.
important.
Yeah.
That is important. Ash is such a green flag that you should just give her all your money.
Any amount. I'm not picky. I'm very flexible when it comes to like how much money you want to get. Anything will.
You know what?
Any amount. I'm open to anything.
We're gonna set up Ash a Venmo, and we're gonna drop her Venmo in the bio of this. You could just send her a few bucks. Send her anything.
Anything will help, really, because
Yeah.
it's gonna be like some people buy houses. Well, I have to buy teeth and a face and a jaw
Nice.
because I had this bone. I had bone. It's a thing.
Here, you know
bone
what?
loss and stuff.
If you want to be a green flag, donate money to Ash.
Thank you.
Then then you will be on our official green flag list.
Yes.
That we will play at the end of every episode.
I would say, like, I will do sexual favors, but I probably won't. I won't. I mean, I'm pretty lazy.
I don't know if you are legally allowed to say that here.
Of course not.
I don't know,
of course.
Maybe you are.
Obviously, I would never do that, but I'm just saying, like, in reality, no. You're going to have to find someone else on the internet for that.
Ash's OnlyFans. We're going to set up Ash's OnlyFans.
I have some pretty cool feet.
I feel like one of my green flags is if I like somebody, I do not like somebody unless I am all in liking somebody. So I feel like if I am in a relationship, I am all the way in with that person. Mm-hmm. And I think that can be a red flag for some people, but the people that's a red flag for are red flags for me. So I consider that a green flag for myself.
Oh, that was yeah.
Preach.
I don't know. I liked
Preach,
it.
amen.
I have to think about that one.
Wow.
Yeah, that was.
Wait, did it make no sense or did it make all sense?
Didn't make sense to me.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Okay, my point is, so I feel like whenever I like somebody, I like them all the way. Mm-hmm. Like there's
you're
no
like
questions.
I'm all in. Let's go.
And for some people, that could be a red flag.
Right.
But the people that feel like that's a bad thing, those people are red flags.
Good. I like it. I'm in.
So,
I'm in. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, if you know, or something, or you want to try it, you want to be like, I feel this feeling, I feel this emotion, I want to go with it.
The men who say, or seeing what's just seeing what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Those guys are red flags for me.
Yes.
And I'm not here for that at all.
That's I say those things too sometimes.
No, I hear you
as
say
a red flag.
Yeah.
As myself being a red flag, I will say it first before you can say it. So I say it.
That's probably
first.
a defense mechanism.
Mechanism.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I probably should do that.
It's no. You know what? Lean in. If you want to be all in with someone, I say, heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Why not? Like what? You might get your heart stomped and broken. They'll fix you at the mental ward.
Just be yourself.
Just
be
go
yourself.
for it. Go for it.
I think we're gonna wrap up this episode. Obviously, like we're at if you want to catch us anywhere, like I'm always at the club every Thursday, Comedy Club of Kansas City every Thursday. I'm there some Tuesdays. I'm at Dexter's almost every Saturday, pretty much. I got the 7th and the 8th. This will be out by then. I got Mr. Brews coming up. I got a few shows with Mr.
Is that
Brews.
this weekend?
That is this weekend. Yeah.
Woo!
Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, right. Well,
before the Super Bowl, which is exciting. Yeah, I'm just at, so if you want to catch me anywhere, I'm almost anything in Lawrence. I'm going to be at I'm on Instagram at Sierra Comedy. We got our Instagram Back of the Room Studio. We got our YouTube Back of the Room Studio. Ash, what do you got going on?
I am at Lambooned. At Instagram and TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
There's another link.
Do you have anything going on? Where can people find you if they're...
Okay, the same places in Lawrence and Kansas City, pretty much the exact same.
Okay.
That what you said, and I have a thing coming up. I forgot the date.
Is it?
I think it's the Elmo's showcase.
The Elmo showcase is on the 27th.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So
It is an all-women show. That'll be super fun. It's at Elmo's, hosted by Emily Bruns. It's an all-women show. I'm not going to be on it, but I'm going to be there probably. It's going to be super fun. Like, it's going to be... I think... Who's on it? Cassie Duncan's on it. Freaking the best. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Sweet. Yeah. Great. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 27th. That'll come up really fast, too. Like, things are happening. Things are happening.
Things are happening.
Yes.
Look out for Steve Dalton and Keith Lewis Spencer's podcast that is going to be coming up on this channel. It'll be called Look on the Bright Side. We're getting that in the works. So we got some really fun film projects that we have some really amazing writers on. So yeah, I mean, I think we're good. Thank you guys for watching. Again, follow us. We're gonna be here again. I think let's say Saturdays we're gonna be posting. So yeah. So thank you. We're gonna see you guys next time.
Yeah.